Samantha.
Hey, Libby.
I bet you're happy to see my face here tonight.
So happy that someone is here. Also, shout out again to Jill, who jumped on last week to rescue me.
She's the best.
She is. I am going to go share this.
All right.
So we can get some more people on here.
Yeah. We're the only ones listing tonight, you think? No, I know there's people out there that are listing. They're trying to get their weekly goal so they can enjoy their Saturday stress-free.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm working tomorrow, too. Tomorrow's my Saturday to work.
All right. That's good. Are you at your house? Yeah, you're at your house. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just downstairs.
Very good.
What are you listing?
All right, so I'm listing up finished listing up a giant batch of stuff, like random jewelry, ornaments. Oh, I just listed these. But then when I'm done, I think I only have like 5 items in this batch left of the little tchotchkes. And then I have the vintage clothes that I haven't listed yet.
Oh,
check out these.
Oh, it's so cute.
Salt and pepper shakers. Mr. and Mrs. Claus. But look at the details. So they're Napco. They're vintage Napco. But look at the spaghetti detail. Can you see the spaghetti detail on those babies?
Those are so cute.
Way
better than a poodle.
Spaghetti poodle. It's a spaghetti Claus.
Adorable.
Yeah, I thought they were really cute.
Chara's back to listing flamingos. Good job.
All right. Wow. She's
Hi, Jill. We just had a shout out to you because I'm very thankful that Libby and Molly are here, but I'm even more thankful that you jumped on and rescued me last week.
Yes, thank you, Jill.
That was awesome. For you too, Jill.
Excruciating for everybody. Don't worry.
She said fabulous Friday. It's fabulous. Jill's having a fabulous day. No matter what happens, she's having a fabulous day. She's determined.
Fabulous. Like a fabulous flamingo kind of day.
Oh, and sharks, fabulous flamingos. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah. So what are you listing, Samantha?
I'm not sure yet. I need to go through my my listings on Facebook in my auction group and declare the winners, because I probably should have done that yesterday. I'm behind on that. And then I'll figure out something to list, but I really need to take care of that first.
First things first. What are you listing, Molly?
I'm a realist. Some things for the Fearless Living Fund fundraiser Thursday.
Yes.
Maybe people will get a sneak peek of what's going to be for sale. I don't know.
Pocketbooks?
Pocketbooks.
Pocketbooks.
Lots of pocketbooks.
Yeah. Karen said
bags
she
of
days off to rest. Yes, that probably means she's back and like raring to get into action, I'm going to guess. Come here, Tony. Come on. What, you have to make an appearance on the screen because you will not leave me alone until you get on screen.
He just has to stick his tongue out at everybody. Stick your tongue out, Tom.
Go ahead. Show them your tongue.
Show them your tongue.
Situation.
Mom's got to put chapstick on it so it doesn't dry off too bad.
I know. Poor little thing.
Good with lotion. Poor little hand.
When Bill and I went on our honeymoon, we went to Gatlinburg for a week of it. And
did you say Gatlinburg?
I love Gatlinburg. I think I may have picked the location for a meetup because it might be my favorite place. But we went horseback riding, and the horse that they gave Bill, his tongue stuck out. His name was Dooley. I'll never forget. His name was Dooley, and he walked kind of slow, and his tongue always stuck out. And oh my God, he was the cutest thing.
Oh my God, that could have been the funniest reel. Oh my gosh.
Right?
The perfect name. It's like a cartoon. I'm sure we all saw it back in the day on a Saturday morning, right? Dooley the horse with the tongue.
Yes, I would ride ahead of Bill, and then the guide, I'd be talking to the guide, and he'd look back and he'd go, "Oh, we need to wait for Dooley." And then there comes Bill just coming up the mountain, like in the.
You've got the music in the background of your mind right now, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. So tell us about the reseller showdown you did last night. I kind of want a behind the scenes look at what happened. All right.
Oh, that might be that some things have to stay behind the scenes, Libby. You never know.
Right, true.
What happened?
Especially with that crew. That was
was wild enough.
A phone did end up in the freezer after the match game. That was after the lights went off and the stage was closed. A phone went in a freezer. It was
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Epic.
Yeah, we were just as
Is that code for something? I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Archie Biscuit Butt. His phone kept overheating, and he was one of the contestants. Yes. And he actually left at one point. And so when they stopped recording, we were done with the show and everything. He was like, "Oh, well," we were all giving him heck about having a phone like that old. We're like, "Why does your phone overheat?
Why would your phone overheat?
They should not do that anymore." So he went with it still on. Like, that's what he was talking to us on. He went and stuck it in the freezer. So we were just sitting in the freezer for a little while. And he takes it back out a minute later. And he's like, "All cooled off. That's how it works."
Oh, my gosh. All right. So Terry's answers were so out in left field that I wanted somebody to match Carrie just once. Just once. I mean, the answers he was coming up with were just unreal. Unreal.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
So funny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a lot of people on one screen. And I don't know if Joe and Nicole are gonna ever do it again, but it was so much fun. And they said it was going great, but a couple times it got a little derailed and they had to rein us back in. But look at that leg model back there. All right.
I'm getting presented with my drink. I had to film him so I could use it. Thank you.
Sir Nicholas.
Where's my sparkly platter carrying my drink?
Oh my God.
Where's your bow tie? Can you do me a favor? Because I can't move it with my hand.
I'm hoping that Jane might watch the replay.
This
you
is
watched it
Consignment
without
Chats.
sound? Oh my God, that's hilarious. No, I can't even imagine watching it with that. It was hard to watch with sound and follow along. It was so wild.
Straight chaos, and it was hilarious. I had so much fun. It was just, we were all just hanging out with friends. And then, also, it was live for other people.
Excuse us. Setting up.
Oh my God.
I got a broken back, so he's got to do the heavy lifting.
A broken back.
I got so many pocketbooks.
That's what broke
Come
your
here,
back.
my naked lady. Come here, my nakedness.
Oh, you got that mannequin with Nick's legs. There you go.
Oh my.
Okay.
Get out of here. Did y'all just see him backing in here?
Yes.
Boop, boop.
It's funny.
All right. Sneak peek tonight. Lynn says that was wild last night, right? Y'all, look at this. I know we've had their Vera backpacks before, but
not that style. I don't think I've ever had that style.
I've never seen them that
this
big.
This has the padded laptop, and I mean, this is nice. It's nice, and it slips on your roller luggage handle, so you just put it on top of your luggage. How nice is that?
Sweet.
You too can buy one, and all your money will go to Fearless Living Fund.
Yes,
but you can't buy it tonight.
So I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. Oh. Guess what I did today?
What?
One of Molly's favorite things. I bought my son the metal testing kit and a diamond tester and all that stuff because he usually does that, but he's away at school, so I don't know when he's going to be back. So I did it myself. I opened up that diamond tester. I was testing the gold. Oh, it was so fun.
Those diamond testers can be a little finicky, can't they?
it was a little more finicky than I, thought it would be.
But they're not too hard, but they do get finicky.
It was finicky. But of course, it was like a diamond chip, like the teeniest, tiniest little chip I was testing.
Well, that's the thing. Like the itty bitty chips, you're like, yeah, it's hard.
I think I'm pressing on that. I'm not sure. Yeah. So.
I hope my lighting is good. It's
on computer.
It's so dark in this room at night.
Earlier, the sun was out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to set up down here. I'm going to look great when we're on camera. Everything's going to be well lit. It's going to be way better than my office. And then, like, the clouds rolled in. And it got all dark, like, minutes before we had our meetings. I'm like,
oh, that wasn't nice.
I know.
Oh, Pam's awake. Hey, Pam.
Pam's awake.
She must have napped today. Tell me you took a nap, Pam. I know you're still catching up from all that fun baby being born stuff. Oh my gosh, oh, this is so cute.
So let me know in the comments what y'all are listing. We know Shar is listing her flamingo haul. That's pretty cool.
Flamingos.
All right, what am I going to do with this dog? I can't take the whining and crying anymore.
Can you not put him in another room?
So he whines and cries at the door? Yeah, I could do that.
I mean, you have doors.
Yeah, but she can't ignore him.
He's still going to be crying.
It's a dog.
Sure you can. Oh, okay. Do you want me to start ignoring Diamond?
No.
She loves my dog more than your dog.
Oh, you had an earthquake there too, Karen? We had one in Jersey by here.
Oh, geez.
Today, yeah. 4.8 on the Richter scale. I didn't feel it here, but all my friends in Conshohocken felt it. Yep.
I'm really.
I remember
my mouth.
We had one when I was still living there.
Yep.
And we were eating, my friend Adon and I were eating lunch at Bahama Breeze, and all of a sudden we're like, what is that?
Yeah, it came out of nowhere that day. I know my friend Bridget and I were sitting up on her deck, and the kids were in the pool, so we were like looking down at the pool, and like like everything started to go, and the telephone line started to shake because we were up a little high. And what was that? Like, did we imagine that? What the heck just happened? It was so weird.
I didn't even know that could happen there.
Our kids were at soccer camp.
In Pennsylvania. I didn't know you could have earthquakes in Pennsylvania. I'm going to be like exploring a cave there or something, and everything's, oh, great. New fear unlocked.
Rarely ever happens. Very rare.
Oh, I want to show you guys something. Mom, if you're here. Sorry. All right.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh.
Anything prefaced with an apology is usually pretty good.
So my mom entered an art giveaway on Instagram from this artist.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember his name. I'll get it in a minute because I gotta list this. But she won the grand prize. And I thought of Shar when this happened because Shar always says she wants to win like third prize of our giveaways because that's the gift cards. So and she already does all the other stuff with us because she's great. So my mom won the grand prize and it wasn't the one she wanted. Okay, but tell me what you think of when you see this giant thing. So it's a beautiful framed piece of artwork. I don't know if you'll be able to see the little tiki looking.
Oh, I do see the tiki tree. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like, so my mom has this sitting in her living room the other day, and it's just sitting there like she'd just taken out of the box. I'm gonna get a different angle. And I walked in and she goes, "Oh, look at this! Is the artwork I won." And I was like, "Oh, cool! It's got really nice colors because like this part's cool." And she goes, "Yeah, I don't think we like it." And I said, "Oh, because it looks like it's pooping." and it has turds all over it. And now she really doesn't like it, so now I gotta sell it for her. But like, it's so weird.
Char said Tiki Demon.
Tiki Demon, I love that.
Is it a painting? Is it like an oil, acrylic? What is it?
So it's a print.
Oh, it's a print. Oh, okay.
And it is, let me find his name.
Y'all, I haven't listed in so long, I think I've forgotten how.
Drew
It's
Brophy.
been that long.
So the artist's name is Drew Brophy, Brophy, and he does like surfboard art.
Oh, cool.
And so like on eBay, he's done like, he painted some Converse and those sold for a couple $100. He's painted like wakeboards and stuff like that, surfboards. But yeah, but she got this big thing and she's like, well, you ruined that for me now. Now I don't want it. I'm like, well, that's what it looks like. It's supposed to be like worms and roots.
Wait, why isn't she selling it?
I don't know. It still has and it's easy to package because it still has the packaging that it came in. So you just got to slip it back in the box.
Oh, well, you didn't even mention that. I'll sell it.
Right?
I'll sell it. Yeah. That's the worst part of selling artwork.
Yeah. It's already came with everything that she had. She kept all that. So yeah. I don't know. There were a few things today when I was helping her. She goes, well, I said, oh, that should go for a bunch. Oh, do you want to sell it? I'm like, you're a reseller too. But she did good. She had this like rolly cart that has a couple shelves on the bottom, locking wheels, and then like you open up the top and it's like an insulated cooler in there so you can put it on your deck for your drinks and stuff. And she won that at some fundraiser and never used it, so she was cleaning out the garage. And I told her to put it on Facebook, and she goes, well, I want like $50. And I said, put it in my auction group, start at $50. Somebody's going to scoop that up. It's already, last I looked, it was already up to like $75, and it's only been in there for an hour or two.
Awesome.
So
nice.
she did. Yeah.
I saw the one that you did, that she posted in your thing. I was like, if I lived closer, the cooler, the outdoor on legs cooler thing, that's really cool.
Little cart, yeah.
That's what she's talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. She's multitasking.
It's cool.
I mean, I don't want to say that proves my point, but
What do you mean? She knows exactly what I was talking about.
She still doesn't know, Samantha.
Molly, I want you to rewatch this later. I can't see the timestamps on here. Oh yeah, right around the 18-minute mark. I just want you to jot that down.
Oh my God.
Don't defend her, Jill.
Thank you, Jill. I'm Team Jill always.
Wait, she's focusing, but she thinks she's multitasking.
She's definitely not listening, whatever it is.
All right, now Pam and Jill are defending her. See? We're being bullies. Samantha.
Thanks, Pam.
Yeah, so last night was super fun, and I hope they do it again. I got random points in the middle, and I was kind of winning for a little bit. At least I was beating one of the contestants. Jen Multiverse, she's pretty cool. We matched a lot on our wavelengths, so that was good.
She seems really nice.
She does.
I listened to her on a podcast one time, but I don't know what podcast it was. Maybe it was like Thrifter's Villa or something. I don't know where I heard her.
Oh, maybe.
And she was talking about pickles and selling pickles and stuff.
Oh, that's why everybody in the comments was talking about pickles.
She was so cute.
Does he just want you to hold him? Is that why he's over there?
So what's the difference in him whining here or whining if you go put him up in your bedroom on the bed? He's whining no matter what. You just
He'll jump off the bed, he'll hurt himself, and then he'll go to the bathroom on the floor. That's the difference. Okay. You make me say it, aren't you?
Does he want to go to Grammys?
Right?
I wish he did. Yeah. My dad's like, I don't know how you love him. He's so
Aaron,
ugly.
is that your dog? Yes.
I love him. He's not ugly. He's just a little different.
He's a special
he
pup.
has a face only a mother can love, but that's okay because this mother loves him.
No, Pam.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's my dog. They can hear you, chums. How about if I go get your bed and your blanket and I put it right here?
Karen, he
Make
is
sure
like,
you have a heating pad and some puppy water in a
he's what, like
crystal
12
vase.
years old or something? He's
a
beyond
little guy.
training. He's just chummy.
Little toothless chummer. Mama is trained well. Yes.
Okay, here you go, baby.
Listen, Karen, maybe he knows there's another earthquake coming. No, this is what he does always.
This is
Oh my
only
God.
for the past couple weeks. He was never like this before.
Did you get him a lamb?
He's starting to get senile. He did walk into a wall the other day, so I give him some grace.
He did. Right into it.
Yeah, there you go.
We had a poodle that went blind, and poor little Peter Poodle would go out with us, and he could still go the entire plantation. Peter Poodle. Peter Poodle. And we could get out on our bikes on Saturday morning and go to the other side of the plantation, which is like a couple of miles. And my parents would let him out like an hour later. And a couple hours later, he would come, Peter, like blind as a bat, but he would find us always. And
Why were you trying to lose him on the plantation?
We weren't. We would just go out early in the morning and he wouldn't go yet, right? So they would let him out later and he'd come find us. And we loved him. He would follow us everywhere. It was great. But poor little thing was blind. And when we would come running up excited into the house, and like my brother or one of us would shut the door going in, and he would come running up, and it was all big pane glass, and boom, every time. Boom.
Oh.
Poor little thing would just hit the.
I've never had a blind dog, but we had a deaf dog.
Yeah.
That dog,
he could just smell us anywhere, but he couldn't smell the glass door being closed ever.
That's so fun.
Ever. He was the cutest little thing.
Peter Poodle.
Peter Poodle. We got him for Easter. Remember how I told you my parents always bought us some kind of critter every Easter? Well, Peter Poodle was a gift one Easter when I think I was probably 4. And we got Peter Poodle. So we called him Peter Cottontail because he had a little white cotton tail.
No.
So that's why he called Peter Poodle.
Tamara, my stepdaughter Tamara, she got a cat when she was 2 for Easter. She named her Lily, her little Easter Lily.
Oh, that's so cute.
I had a cat and its name was Cat.
And then Bill had a cat named Meow.
Here's the bad thing. My parents gave it away and I didn't notice for probably like 4 months. And I was like, where's Cat?
What? You guys were clearly close.
Good. Between Peter Poodle and Cat. I don't know what to say here.
Yes, Jill, I'm saying Peter Poodle. I'm not a cat person, and I never was, but I had to have the kitten. But the kitten grew. It's just like I'm telling you I want a baby hippo, but I only want the hippo as a baby, right? I only want the cat as a kitten. I don't want the cat. The dog I'll take for the entire lifespan. Love me a dog. Love me a dog. But I'm just not a cat person.
Pam, that's adorable.
Oh, Whimsy.
Oh,
Perfect.
That's adorable.
That's a perfect name.
I love Cat. Oh, Karen said her dogs are freaking out before the earthquake. Wow. I don't know. Chummy slept through. He slept right through it, and nothing happened.
Yeah, that dog's not gonna predict or protect you from anything. Not happening.
I don't know. Nick thinks Chummy will.
He smells fear, and Nick was scared for his toes, and that's the problem.
It's such the difference of growing up with dogs and not like I had dogs my entire life, right? Nick's parents never got a dog until he left for college, and so his younger siblings, Nick never grew up with a dog. So when I wanted one after we got married, he was like, no. And then he surprised me at Christmas with Noel. And that was it. He's a dog. He's a dog lover. But after our last dog just passed, I'm not sure he'll do another one because Skip was our perfect dog, and we know there'll never be one.
That's how I am with cats. I had the most perfect cat for 18 years. I got him when he was a kitten, and I had him my whole life. And I had lots of other cats, but that cat was the best. And
Aww.
I will never get another one. That, and I really hate cleaning litter boxes. So there's that.
That's to me. The litter boxes stink so bad.
Yeah.
I had one cat in my adult life, and it ended up being called Psycho Kitty. And I'm just talk about being petrified. I don't trust cats. I just don't trust them.
They can smell your fear.
I'll trust a dog all day long. Cats are
even chummy.
Huh? You know I love
even
chummy. I'm not scared of chummy. I love chummy.
Look, he's all settled down.
You know
He loves his kennel up until the past 2 weeks. His kennel, we call it his condo. He goes in there. He would stay in there all day. He loves it. Now he doesn't love it anymore.
And now he doesn't like it anymore.
He's a cranky senior citizen is what
maybe he blames the condo for taking his teeth.
He might, yeah.
Vanessa, yes. Psycho Kitty. That's, you know what, Vanessa, that's exactly what Nick used to sing, because I had the cat before we got married. And literally one night we all went out. I was living in an apartment, and it was a bunch of our friends, and everybody ended up staying on couches and in my apartment that night when we got home from partying in our early 20s. And when I was by myself, I would shut my bedroom door and not let Psycho Kitty in the room with me when I slept because I was scared of it. I mean, it was the sweetest little cat, and then all of a sudden just went out of nowhere. So Nick was on the couch and woke up in the middle of the night to Psycho Kitty up on the arm of the couch, back arched, hissing at him. And he was like, ah! So he sings the Psycho Killer song, uses Psycho Kitty with it. So that's funny that you say that.
Karen said she had a cat named Shidad for one too many in Arabic. Sorry, I know I don't know how to pronounce Arabic things, so.
Ooh, Vanessa, her cats go to the bathroom outside. Nice.
Yeah, that's a dream.
Hey, Joe, we're just talking about cats' bathroom habits. So welcome.
We were just talking
Joe,
about the game show too.
We were talking
about the game show earlier,
but litter boxes trumped it. So sorry.
We were trying to get some info out of Samantha about the behind the scenes stuff.
We did hear about a phone in the freezer.
Phone went in the freezer. Yeah,
in the freezer. Yeah. Yes, she's our VIP.
No, I think he was calling us ladies and Samantha the VIP.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, ladies and VIP. I see. Okay.
She's a level above us now.
Obviously, I even had points last night, and I wasn't even a contestant. I mean, that's
Joe,
what happens when you suck up.
Joe,
I really wanted to address the fact that, and I wanted to do something funny on social media, but I just don't have the bandwidth today. That Joe had a giant Pillsbury Doughboy head and a giant steer skull in the house for months without Nicole ever noticing.
Nicole didn't know it.
Can we just talk about that for a moment?
Right?
I think that just shows how much stuff Joe has.
Joe took a picture of the phone in the freezer. Yeah, I'm curious how much Joe has. You know, ladies, when we go to visit them and stay at the bed and breakfast that they have, we'll really start looking in the nooks and crannies and see what all Joe's treasures are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought he just got it, went and bought it for Biscuit Butt. I just can't fathom that he had that in the house.
Right?
I just can't fathom that half the stuff he throws out there isn't listed, Joe.
How are those
You're gonna lose your
Converse still
VIP
there?
status if you're not careful, Samantha. They're gonna
No. I'm
defrock
Team
you.
Nicole. I told Nicole I was Team Joe, and now she's diehard to get me to be Team Nicole.
Oh.
But last night he awarded somebody else more points than me, so I'm Team Nicole this week. So there's that.
Ah.
I made sourdough brownies.
Oh, I bet they're awesome.
They smell great. They
Oh, you
came
didn't try
out.
them yet.
No, they came out literally 30 seconds before I hopped on here, and we went live.
Are you gonna go get one and show them to us?
I'm sure Nicole does look at stuff, but you have so much that she just can't keep track of all the things to look at.
I'm just gonna say, if you have a Pillsbury Doughboy head of that size in your house for months,
I love that.
That's all I need to say. I think
The steer head was her dad's. Like, how many of those did her dad have that she didn't notice? Like, when my grandpa passed away, we got a taxidermied wild boar that he had shot in Tennessee, and we all hated it. It hung on the wall forever. We all hated it, and I lived with my grandpa, and it was hideous, so hideous. It like gave me nightmares, and he knew it drove us crazy, so he kept it up there on purpose, and then he would like hang Christmas decorations on it during the holidays, like on its tusks, and then he would like put an Easter egg in its mouth when it was Easter time, and like he decorated this stupid wild boar head that was on our wall. So he died, and my dad, it was like the first thing my dad did was take that down. My dad still has most of my grandpa's stuff in his house, but that wild boar, gone, like immediately. And we gave it to my brother because my brother had just got his own place. So we like just kind of showed up with it and put it in his garage. And then my brother was like, oh no. And it's like a traveling wild boar head. It just goes between all his buddies and their garages. I think it's back in my dad's garage now. It's hideous.
I love it.
I'm gonna go get me a cookie.
Jealous. What are you drinking, Molly? Is Samantha drinking anything? I didn't even know she had a drink
I don't
tonight.
know. I have vodka, and Bubbly has a couple of new flavors. This is, Nick's not here to remind me. It's like a strawberry something bliss, banana tropical bliss. It's really good.
Is it? It sounds a little like maybe too much.
What?
Sounds too fancy. Yeah.
Oh, well, I am fancy, so.
You all need a demonstration, right? Like, look at this beautiful brown.
Please read what Cam just wrote.
Cam, what does that even mean? I know
like
people
ashes?
brownies.
Like ashes?
Oh, like ashes. Oh, I get it.
I hope. I don't know. Maybe it was about each
Let's just say it's ashes.
I don't know. There goes our monetization. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, these brownies look magical. They're still a little warm. Ooh.
Ashes, yep.
I have my mother-in-law in my living room, so I understand. But I haven't brought her over anywhere and like hid her in other people's houses.
Oh, you know what I never saw before, and I just consigned one. I thought it was kind of cool. It's a cross. It's a pendant necklace that you put ashes in. It's like a little urn. Have you seen those? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My daughter just got a
sale on my eBay store.
That's weird. Did it have ashes?
Maybe you want to find a new home for your stepdad's mother. Cam?
Maria has a butterfly one that she ordered for her papa when he passed away this year.
Jill's
Oh,
mom and
nice.
dad are both in her closet.
In her closet. Okay, well,
My brother's
All right.
somewhere. I don't know where.
your brother is somewhere. At least these people know where they are. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been spread several places, but I have the remainder of him somewhere in the house for mom's when we moved mom out. I was mad at him at the time, so
Right. Yeah.
he should have been there,
Because he wasn't there to help you.
right?
I
So when I
understand
found it, I look up like, what is this? I'm like trying to open this box, and I'm like, I don't understand, and I'm like shaking it. I'm like, what? Because it was like on a shelf from my mom's lunch. I'm like, what is this? And then Nick comes in, he's like, you know what that is? And I'm like, I have no idea. He's like, that's your brother's ashes. And I'm like, no.
Oh
So I
my
take it,
God.
I'm like, you, blah, 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 blah. How dare you not be here? Yeah. People are going to think I'm a horrible person. They're going to think I'm a horrible person. There's a long story to it all.
there is a long story. And I agree with you. He should have.
He should have been there
What a brat.
checking out.
Mm.
All right, Samantha, I was playing with my tape measure this morning. What did I do with it? Do you remember?
You were playing with your tape measure and what?
What did I do with it, my Mantha?
Oh.
Remember I was playing with it?
Oh, did it fall on the floor?
Oh, you're right. It did fall on the floor.
Jesus Christ. I
Oh,
gotta take
there it
care of
is.
everything for you.
Thank you.
Ah. All right. Since you guys helped
Found
me
it.
out so much in the chat here with pricing, I'm going to rely
We
heavily
make
on
money for
this
you.
evening. Huh?
So they make money for you.
You make money for me. I make money when I do this. That's why I'm here.
This time you better listen to Cam, though.
I know. Kim had the solid advice. Okay. So I have a two-piece, and this is vintage 1950s, and you're not going to be able to see it real well, but a women's skirt suit, navy blue. It's real small, handmade, I think, lined, 1950s. How the heck do I price that baby? I really don't know. No clue.
Yes, Joe, there is always a long story. And I'm going to tell you in Gatlinburg. Maybe you'll hear it then.
All right, I'm back. What do you got?
Oh, wait,
She's
I can
back.
put it up on the screen. Wait, hold on. Let me save
You
it. And I'll
could.
put it
That
up
would
on the
make
screen.
things a
Hold
lot
on.
easier. Yeah. I've got strawberry beer.
Strawberry
Oh,
beer
that
and
sounds
brownies.
That
Nice.
sounds a great night.
That sounds real good.
This is a soft parade fruit ale from Shorts Brewing, which is a local place, I believe, brewed with blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. It is fruity and delicious. And my husband, he took a drink and I was like, well, you haven't had no, why don't you try it? And it doesn't taste like Budweiser. He was not impressed.
What do I add it as? Now I'm telling on myself. I've never done anything in StreamYard with the overlays or the branding or anything. It's all Molly and Samantha that do all that fun stuff.
If you go to brand
Yeah.
and add it in the overlay. Yeah,
Oh,
add overlay.
just add it in the overlay? Okay.
Yeah, because then you can pop it up like this and you can be like, hey guys, remember that we're having a coloring contest.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to draw a winner on Sunday. So
Actually,
you should...
I think I'm going to extend that, by the way.
What?
Oh, we could do it twice. Let's do it twice.
Yeah, we'll do another one later. Ugh.
We can't get a bad rap. We postponed Listapalooza. Now if we postpone this, oh my God.
We have to pivot. Things happen.
We
We're
pivoted
losing
already.
nothing.
Enough pivoting. No, I think we should do it twice.
Well, everybody better start hashtagging.
I don't want to punish the people that did what they were supposed to on time.
Right.
Those are my kind of people. They can't be
Well,
punished.
at this point, I know the winner, so that's where we are. So
Because there's like one.
yeah. So that's where we are. You made me
Well,
say
I know
it.
more than one person's been coloring. I've seen evidence of it.
I checked hashtags.
Did you check them on all the platforms?
All the platforms, girl.
No,
I
she
did.
didn't. Did you? Even on TikTok?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, no, not
You
TikTok.
don't even go on the Tickety Talk.
I posted on TikTok today. I put Diane's video on TikTok.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
But I didn't tell anybody to do TikTok. It's Facebook and Instagram.
Lynn, did you have biscuits for breakfast? Hopefully not the ones that touched his butt. All I'm saying, I hope they weren't the ones that touched his butt.
Oh, I love it.
You know they were. You know they were.
Oh, Libby, it's your fault. Uh-huh.
It's true. If we weren't
Vanessa,
holding people, if we weren't holding
Vanessa,
people
do
accountable
not
and
let her take the fun out of your life. I know she's a workaholic.
She has a goal, and I'm not gonna stand by and watch her not achieve it.
Samantha, we might need an intervention here.
You think I'm going to be the one to introduce fun into people's lives when I'm usually the one standing next to Libby saying, yes, people, list everything now, all the time.
All right, here's
But
the suit.
you have fun too. Libby's all work, no play.
That looks like a Catholic school.
Way to go, Pam. You keep coloring.
What am I pricing this at?
What do you call the front of that? Like, what is this?
I don't know.
Oh, I see
They have a
similar
little bow.
ones
It's
listed for hundreds.
We made the commercial last Saturday, and yes, we ate biscuits and gravy for breakfast. I hope not the ones that you stuck to your rear end, my friend.
Oh, you
I hope you were selective on which ones you ate.
I can't figure out how to take this down now.
You would just click it again.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Vanessa
You're
said
learning things.
How much?
Vanessa said $350.
I agree with Vanessa.
$350. And this is the least exciting piece I have.
There are similar ones listed. Now, just doing a Google image shirt and stuff, there are similar styles listed for hundreds of dollars, and they're not the same. They don't have a tie. They have a button or other types of enclosures. That one has a belt, but yours is unique. You can always take offers. You know you're going to.
Me? Take offers? What are you talking about?
You and I are the same. We're like, take all the offers, send all the offers, get things out of here. Let's go.
Get it out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about $150? You really think I should do $350?
Okay, last week or two weeks ago, we wanted you to list that brooch higher, and you didn't, and you sold it like within 24 hours for the full price you listed it for.
Yeah.
So list higher. You can always take offers.
Okay.
$2.99 at least.
Okay.
Do you see what Vanessa's saying?
Yes. Good word. Thank you.
So now that we've set our pieces, how much are you listening for? $150? Is that what you're doing? Because you tend to say, yeah, okay, and then you don't do what I'm telling you to do.
I didn't price it. I was writing the description. All right. $249 or $349?
$349.
All right.
You can always lower it, but you can never go higher.
True.
My friend Teresa Cox has hammered that into my skull.
Yeah, but then you ended up going lower because you weren't serving your ideal customer. I didn't forget that little episode.
That is true. Locally, I went lower. On eBay, I still hiked that shirt up. But yeah. That would be a really fun audit, Joe. Like if they were like, tell us how you could possibly have this in your business. And you'd be like, oh, let me show you the commercial.
Let me show you the commercial. Or look, just refer to Biscuit Butt. It'll be fine. No. Here's the here. Put that in your notes on your receipt, Biscuit Butt.
My friend Biscuit Butt.
Oh my God. I think I showed you guys this. This is my favorite. Well, one of my favorite ones. The ski suit. Did I show you the ski suit?
I don't remember it.
Look, it has this. It's a women's ski. I'm actually going to do another picture now that I know how to do the overlays.
Oh, look at you.
I know.
Joe, how much? I don't remember how much
Oh, what was the offer? Yes, I want to know.
I want to sell more opened Legos just so I can put them together.
Oh my God.
I'm like that with puzzles though, and I have a big old sack of puzzles.
Oh, I am struggling listing because I haven't listed in so long. I don't have a flow. Oh, Joe wants to know, Libby, what your final guess was on the total amount because he hasn't watched the replay. Did you put a guess?
Oh, if somebody didn't guess 502, I think I might have won. But I guessed 466, and I honestly, that was the first time I had no idea for that showcase. You guys, that was a tough one. I had literally had no clue. 466, though. I didn't do too bad having no clue.
That is not too bad.
Right.
Nice. Good job, Joe.
Woo! Nice one, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
So they normally go low on that. And so I usually like figure out my comps on those items and then I like go down a little bit. But last night I didn't. And that's why I was so high.
What were you 570 something?
575.
575. All right, let's see if I can do this all on my own now with the overlay. Ooh.
All right, I finally got one item listed.
All right. It's a women's ski suit, but it has this cool embroidery like all along the arm on the seams. Like that's real embroidery on there. I don't know what year it is either.
Wow.
It's really, really cool.
That's a really creepy photo. It looks like an actual person.
It is a creepy photo. I couldn't decide what to put as the hero image here.
I mean, it's accurate. So I mean, like that's a good photo, but that one's it's just weird
because the embroidery is on the seam, like under the arm. So it was really challenging.
Yeah, you did good.
And they're stirrup pants, like the old style ski pants with the stirrups. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Vanessa, how am I pricing that baby? Oh, wait, I think there's a brand on this one. Oh, yes, this is Ski Boutique by White Stag, imported fabric.
White Stag.
Ski Boutique by White Stag. White Stag was like a really good brand before Walmart started carrying it. Well, my mom said back in the day, yeah, that was like sought after, White Stag. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, sought after by whom?
I don't know. She came from a very fancy family. Not fancy, fashionable, not fancy.
Fancy.
I guess that's what they had in the department stores. Because I remember one time I got a bathing suit at Walmart, and it was, my mom said, "What brand is that?" I said, "White Stag." And she goes, "White Stag? They don't have that at Walmart." And I said, "Yeah, they do."
Do you ever come across listings and people are modeling their own items. And sometimes they shouldn't.
You know how I feel about those things.
I don't want to help you try to comp your items anymore because now I'm
What are you
scared.
getting your question there?
Machine embroidery or embroidered by hands? How do I tell? I think it's 1960s based on the label.
Now Joe wants us to price his shit too. Let me look, Joe. Hopefully those photos don't
Dang
freak
it.
me.
Come on, Tara Peak. Do me wrong.
You can get an inflatable Pillsbury Doughboy costume. I think I just found my next Halloween costume right there. Wasn't it Ray that said he just wanted to buy it from you? You weren't even going to have to list it? Somebody just had an eBay message. I heard it.
I got an offer.
That's right. Take it.
I'm not even going to look at how much it is. I'm just going to take it.
Just take it.
I'm not desperate.
Times are tough right now. Just do it.
Just do it.
What is it?
Let's see. Size 6 Puma women's white rose gold slides. List it for $19. Free ship. They want to buy them for $15. I'm going to go ahead. I'm taking that offer.
That's a good offer. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. They're size 6. I don't sell a whole lot of size 6 shoes.
Right. It's funny. 6 and 7 is like that right in there where you don't sell a lot of those, but anything like bigger or smaller, I sell. Okay, Joe, I would say if I'm not really seeing a lot on here, but if the whole suit sold for $400, the hands are usually the more desirable pieces of things. I would say you gotta list it for at least $3. At least. And there's like nothing like this right now. Heck, I might say just list the head for $4.
It's the only one.
Right. You can always take offers. You can't go higher.
Oh, I didn't think I could see the inside of it, Vanessa, because it's lined, the jacket, but the pants I can see. I think that's definitely machine. I don't know. Can you see that?
Would help if I could spell the word styrofoam. That might help with this.
It's not perfect, but I'm going to say it's machine embroidery.
That's the inside?
That's the inside.
Yeah, that's machine. Yeah.
Ooh, it's a wool nylons blend. WPL 874. WPL.
There's so many Pillsbury Doughboy things. He's kind of creepy. Everything that Libby says tonight, Vanessa is going to say $349.
I'm okay with $349 on this one.
Oh, on that one, you're fine with it. Okay.
This is, I mean, it's really cool. It's really cool. All right.
What in the actual... Where did that listing go?
It
Come back.
is Cha-Ching King. Oh, can you help me out here? Let's see. It is Ski Boutique by White Stag. It is a wool nylon blend, 2-piece, size 12. Ski outfit, women's. 1960s.
Hi,
or
Cha-Ching
70s.
King.
I think it's the 60s. But look at how cool that is. I didn't even realize they were making like an 8x10 Boston map dated.
What is this?
Ooh,
Oh, it's
that's a good question about the map.
it's a mold. Oh, that makes sense. I guess it was really creepy.
Like, about what year do you think that Boston map is from?
I just draw a tag before. Oh, a tap. Yeah, it's a silver ball hack that I'm scared of. Jesus. Stick this up in the air for people on camera. See if we can see that.
I love this. Everybody just coming in and asking questions. I'm down a rabbit hole of Pillsbury Doughboys over here. Joe's probably not even watching anymore. Just list it high, Joe. I don't know. List it high. There's a lot of creepy Pillsbury things on here. Somebody has a cast mold on there for like $1,200.
South Carolina versus NC
Well,
State.
$349 seems to be the price of the night. So when in doubt, price it at $349.
Do it.
Well, a pile there, babe.
32-31, South Carolina's winning. It's a close game.
The white tag has the nose.
Oh, look at him. He knows stuff.
Oh, this is good. This is somebody knows white stag. All right. So there's two different tags. I'm going to show this. Or actually, let me upload the photo. If you have a minute, I'm going to upload the photo so you guys can see it super clearly.
Upload the photo.
Oh, there it is.
Because I'm super excited about this. After last week's big win, making me a couple $100 here in the chat on that brooch, I'm trusting you guys with everything. Early 1900s. You can probably, sometimes they have like a dating guideline based on the streets for different maps. Because the streets changed. Sometimes you can do it like that, but that's all I know about dating, like maps and stuff. Or globe. I had to date a lot of globes. I got a state full of globes one time. That was fun. Look, all right, put that up. See, I'm not the only one that said that. Before White Stag was associated with Walmart, it was a higher end clothing line. All right, Cha-Ching King, that's what I was telling them, but they kind of like scoffed at me. There was a scoff. Let's see. All right.
It's the opposite for my generation. Remember when Champion, like my daughter was like, "Oh, I have to have Champion stuff. I have to," and I'm like, "That is Walmart crap. Why do you need that?"
Yeah, I know my kids went through that too, and I'm like, what do you mean you want Champion? That's garbage. Like that's what we wore, and like kids made fun of us.
Yeah, because we had to. Yeah.
All right, there's the tag.
It's like a little reindeer.
Yes. And then I'm going to.
You're really
there's
like
another tag too.
Photo sharing thing, aren't you?
Huh?
You really like the photo sharing thing, aren't you?
I want to get good at it here because it's. I feel empowered now.
You're doing. Oh, great! Now you're gonna be clicking all the buttons.
All right, there's the tag for the pants. That first tag I showed was for the jacket. This is for the stirrup ski pants.
I almost thought that P in the serial number on the bottom was a question mark. I'm like, they weren't even sure about it.
Yeah, so Portland, Oregon. Who knew? I bet Scott knew. I didn't know Portland, Oregon.
Look look at him. He's got a whole history on the freaking thing. Good for
Oh,
him.
wait. I gotta get back to the comments now. Walmart brought wait. Oh, it just in 2003 from 19. It belonged to Warnaco. Oh, this is awesome. It's obviously well before. It's after 1972. I think it was in 1972 that care labels were required. Oh, all right. I was thinking late 60s, early 70s. So that's good info. Thank you. I don't think there's a care label on it though. Actually, there's not a care label on it. There's just the union tag. There's a union tag, but there's no care label. There is the 54% wool, 46% nylon. And let me see if there's a care label in the jacket. No, there's no care label on it. I thought based on what I saw, it was 60s. But I don't know.
Guys, it's getting serious outside.
Snow?
It's getting warmer during the day, and pretty soon I won't be able to keep my beer out in our mudroom.
Oh.
It's almost summer. All right, what am I gonna list?
Wait, Jill's texting me about White Stag.
She just put stuff in our group.
She's still like, she just got off work a little while ago. She's probably trying to like make dinner, but she's still watching.
I hear you, Jill.
I love her.
All right, let's see. Founded in Portland, Oregon in 1906 as manufacturer of tents and sails, it was originally called the Willamette Tent and Awning Company. This name was changed to Hirsch Weiss Canvas Products, and the company began making rainproof coats and other outdoor wear. In 1929, they developed a line of clothing for skiers using the name White Stag. Even though skiing was a relatively new sport in the U.S., the brand was successful. By the late 1940s, they were producing other sportswear as well. White Stag was purchased by Warnaco in 1966. The company moved out of its Portland building in the 1970s and completely left Portland in 1986. White Stag is still made today. The White Stag trademarks were bought by Walmart in 2003. Deep dive on White Stag here. I love it. All right. Yes. Oh, Jason's in the house too. We're just doing a dive on a White Stag, deep dive.
Hey, Mr. Spangler.
Oh, now the bad news. Scott, what are you doing to me?
He doesn't bring anything down.
Gosh, you could have eased me into this here. Who doesn't have crazy high resale value? And Worth Point, they have very few sales over $50. Well, that stinks, but I'm still going to list it using Vanessa's advice at $349.
Did you guys ever have Cha-Ching King on the show before me? We should have him on. He should come hang out.
We didn't. I think it might be time.
I think so. A little spotlight time. All right, we got Boggle dice. I normally sell them together, the dice with the case, but I think this time I'm going to list them separately and see how they do. Because I already have several listed. I do sell them together, but let's see if we can sell them separately. I love piecing out the games.
Sounds like a movie. Oh my gosh.
Jason.
Can't take him anywhere.
Oh, nowhere. He should have been. Were you watching the game show last night, Jason? It was hilarious. We talked about strippers, porn, the whole thing.
Swingers, strippers.
Swingers, upside down pineapples.
That game show is out of control.
It was off the rails.
In the best possible way.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious and so much fun. Is Jill still texting you?
No, it's my mom. My mom. All right. So I had to go to FedEx and do drop-offs, and I had to go buy whiskey because I wanted a hot toddy, and Molly said I could have one. So I couldn't be. My mom texted me and she said, "Oh, there's an estate sale in Scranton, like right up in the, well, you guys don't know Scranton, the hill section." And she's sending me stuff. They have MCM stuff. They have this, they have that. And she's like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, I can't. So she's like, "Yeah, you have enough stuff," and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, "Oh, but I think I'm going to go check it out anyway." So she went and she's sending me pictures of all the cool stuff. Yeah.
Of course she is. This is killing me. The original Boggle dice date back to the late 1800s and are made of ivory. I would expect they would sell for, just kidding. I made all that up. Yep. We need to do a spotlight on you. You're hilarious. I
was like, really? Oh my gosh, that's fascinating.
I'm like, I'm just gonna list them for like $9. So I don't know what year these are not.
Oh my God, Char. Batten down for 24 inches of snow with 100-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh,
stay safe, my friend.
I hope it's like ours the other day. We only got up to 60-mile-an-hour winds and like 2 inches of snow. So I am hoping and praying that that's all that happens with you guys. It still sucked. Like nobody should have winds like that. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
2017.
All right. So what is everybody else listing here? Vanessa, what are you listing? You pushed all those listings out yesterday. Did you finish them up yet? Did we get to celebrate with you? Can you take a break and color yet? I feel bad now.
No fun for you, Libby says. No fun for you.
Everybody has an equal, yeah. Reseller coloring book. Look at, I have a lot of things in mine. I might have been on a game show last night, and the game show is still throwing up everywhere. I started doing mine. Everything on mine's like glittery. And I was like, if I could have all of my own things like this, they would be sparkly. Even the box is sparkly.
What did you color with it? That it's glittery?
Gel pens.
I'm using some crusty old crayons and pencils that are just terrible. There's nothing worse than, all right, so my mom is an artist and like was an art teacher. So we always had like nice art supplies, you know, not a lot of other stuff in the house, but we always had nice art supplies. And so I'm very sensitive, but now I have these horrible crayons, and there's nothing worse than like a cheap crayon, and they have those wax bits in them.
Oh, so waxy.
Oh, they're terrible.
Squeaky and streaky, terrible. And
yeah. I really just need to buy myself a pack.
You really do.
I love a fresh box of crayons too. All right, so funny story. So I live kind of near the Crayola factory where they do crayons, where they make crayons and stuff, and they have like the museum, the Crayola museum. So when the kids were little, we'd go there sometimes. And one time, one of my friends, she left a message back in the days of the answering machines. She left a message on my machine, and she says, "Devin and I are going up to the Crown Factory on." This was we were in Philly. We're going up to the Crown Factory tomorrow. Do you want to go? And I'm like, for days, I'm like, what the heck is she talking about? What Crown Factory? Crown. Like, what the hell? I don't even know of a Crown Factory. Why would there be a Crown Factory? And I never said anything until a couple weeks later. And I was like, what was that message you left on my machine? What's a Crown Factory? And she goes, the Crown Factory. Crayola? I go, what?
Like she's from Boston or something.
So that's how in Philly they say crayon. They say crowns.
That's weird. My husband makes fun of me because I don't say crayon. Like I don't pronounce the Y. I say crayon. And he gets frustrated with that. But now I can say, well, at least I don't say crown.
Crown.
Oh, Lord.
Or in Pittsburgh, they say iron. You know what that is? All right.
Iron?
My ex-husband and I had an new apartment, and we needed to go get stuff for the apartment. So we go to Kmart, and he's getting stuff, and he's in the aisle, and he finds somebody, and he's like, where are the irons? And I'm like, and the guy's like, what? And he's like, irons. Where are the irons? And I'm like, then the Kmart guy's like looking at me like, what the hell is he talking about? And or the guy was like, well, I don't know what you're saying. What are you talking about? He's like, iron. And he's making the motion, and iron. I mean, we still laugh about it to this day. Iron. And he was making the motion like iron.
That's funny.
I guess
Vanessa
there's
only has a couple
there. They
more.
don't worry about the iron.
Right. Vanessa only has a couple more and she'll be hitting her goal.
Yay! Wow, that is super impressive. I'm so proud of you, Vanessa. I feel inspired.
This would have been a good way to rephrase your quote this morning. Someday you'll see that all the crap that life has thrown at you is just fertilizer for your growth.
Yes.
I like that.
Nobody liked my quote this morning. It was a little too.
I liked it. It was just it was a little wordy.
It was a little word. Blame Napoleon Hill, not me.
It was a lot for first thing in the morning on a Friday. That's all. It wasn't that it wasn't a good quote. I was just like, what?
If you'd have hit Molly with that yesterday when she'd already been up for a while, had her coffee going, but we were the opposite yesterday. Yesterday we hadn't had coffee and we were tired. And then this morning Molly is like, yeah, we'll just be thankful I'm here. Day 5, she's been coming all of them. She's doing good. And then you throw that at her.
I smelled the smoke in everybody's brains this morning when I threw that one out there.
Vanessa, you're reading the book already? Have you met her, Vanessa?
Scott.
I am nerd of all nerds. I am a. I'm okay with it.
I haven't even ordered the book or looked it up. And my mom today, she goes, oh, have you ordered the book yet? And I said, no, not yet. I should really do that. I have 2 copies. And I was like, oh, awesome. She goes, somewhere. Yeah, you should probably order the book.
So, oh, yes. The Susquehanna Valley is near me. Absolutely. Susquehanna River. Yep.
PA people do collect. Yes, they're collectors over there.
Oh, that's fun. Oh my gosh, did you see this? Wait.
In a world full of people throwing crap, be the fan. I love it.
Hadn't
What
heard that
are
one.
What are you doing next Tuesday, Scott? I think we need to record ASAP. Next Tuesday, 1:00. We'll send you the link. It'll be great.
Are you finding me quotes for our next coloring book? Is that what you're doing?
And yes, for the podcast. We're double whamming it. Vanessa, it went really well this morning. It was good. Her computer's got a weird virus or there's something going on with it, so it's really slow. But once I got her spreadsheet and some other stuff pulled up, and the spreadsheet is too big to do offline, and I couldn't download it. So I hate Google Docs. So anyways, once I got that pulled up and we started working on her inventory, we made a ton of progress and it went really well. So she has homework and things to do, and I will go over there in another couple weeks. Yep.
Homework.
And then I'm going to make her come put away some of my inventory so she sees how I do it.
The right way to do it.
And also because anybody else, I'm like, Mom, I'd be charging people like $150 an hour for this. Like, you're getting it for free. So come over and be a slave in my basement.
Absolutely. What was the so about the next book, the Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich.
Oh yes, because we were all asking.
So it's
on a Friday night.
I don't know what I put up with
Hold on a minute.
here with my book club.
Okay, what about that?
So it's super, the references, I'm like conflicted because some of the references are super, I mean, it was written in like during the Depression and up to 1937 when it was published. So some of the references are like a little offensive and dated.
Ew.
Me too.
So there's one for the 21st century, but I don't know if it's the same. Like I'm reading it and I'm kind of like, oh, but at the same time, like I'm reading it and I'm like, it's a good reminder of the way things were.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way people looked at the world and how different it is now.
So different.
I don't know. I'm a little conflicted over which one to do, the 21st century one or the original one.
I think it depends on what kind of offensive it is. Like, way
Well,
offensive.
Jason, you're the main person in the book club as well. Why don't you just tell Libby which one you would like to study with her, and then she can help make that decision.
I ain't doing it. I just don't want us offending anybody. That is all.
Is this how you tell me I need to leave the show?
What?
You said you didn't want to offend anybody. I said, is this how you tell me I need to leave the show? I put the link to book club in there so people can join if they want to. It's your date night. It is.
I mean, it's just like
True. I do feel like a third wheel sometimes. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. And I can't wait to meet your wife. Also, trying to get Libby on a dating game show. Mm-hmm.
In
Yes.
2025.
Okay, well, they
Maybe.
can plan it for then.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Not maybe. You said 2025.
Hey, listen, just because you're all coupled up, don't be to that world. My life is pretty flipping good.
Our husbands are amazing. So there are men out there like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I like the single life. I apologize. Not really.
That's why I'm trying to get him to go on
My
a
wife
dating.
is trying to go on a dating show too.
Didn't you guys like write a book together or something? Come on, I saw something. somewhere. Or maybe he wrote a book for her. There was something super mushy and sweet there.
He wrote a book for her.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you didn't, Jill.
I'm helping my mom with her inventory today, and there was like 2 shot glasses and the stuff that we were putting away, and I was like, well, hopefully you sell those quicker than Libby.
I can't believe she just sold this. What's your secret, Jill? And what did you sell it for? And where did you sell it?
$15 plus shipping, I assume. I think she does plus shipping.
Oh.
Uh-huh. The real kicker would be if it was plus that $20 shipping error that she had on there. That would have been great.
I did sell an Elvis one a couple weeks ago. But you know, Elvis is like the exception, so.
Right?
Yeah.
My grandma Max loves her some Elvis. She wants all the Elvis things.
My grandma loved Elvis.
Nice. Nice. Still haven't listed these boggle dice. All right.
Jill, I'm really happy for you.
As she says through gritted teeth.
I am.
My mom had a shot glass that had a handle on it, but it was like a legit shot glass. I don't remember what was on it. It was something cool too. It was a cool shot glass.
Well, wait, what was on the shot glass? I didn't even ask the most important. What kind of shot glass? Well, I didn't even ask the most important question. Maybe it was like a special mid-century kind of fun one. So I did a bunch of I've been doing a bunch of religious stuff, Catholic medals and stuff. I'd never seen this one before. I do a lot of them actually, but have you seen this one? I sold
a bunch of Awana pins.
Have you ever seen my outdoor companion?
No.
It's a medal.
With multiple saints on it.
3 saints, the trifecta here. My outdoor companion, for the traveler, St. Christopher, for the fisherman, St. Peter, for the hunter, St. Hubert, and for everybody, the scapular medal. Detroit, Michigan. I think it's from the 50s. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
Oh, Buckingham Palace. Nice.
26. $20, 26. 26 it is.
All right, so when you're doing vintage clothes, do you I've been putting the sizes in them. They don't have sizes, but I've just been taking my best guess based on the measurements and then just put in the description. See the measurements?
Let me share with you. I'm going to send it in our group chat. There's one that Crystal shared, like her notes the other day. Did I save them on here? And they're what Vicky uses for all of her vintage clothing. Just like guesstimates. Like if it measures this, it's this now. If it measures that, it's that now. Like
that's pretty cool. Would like that.
Because it is so hard when it says it's a large and you're like, this wouldn't fit an extra small. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
There, I put them in our message. Because hers was really good. Like, easy to glance at. Because I can kind of know by measuring them out, like, oh, I think that's a large, but hers was, it's nice now to have the I just look back at the picture.
Good. My guesses were pretty good. Yeah, you know what, Scott, I like that. I tell people that, but I don't actually put that in my listings when people send me a question. Do you actually put that in your listings? He said he always puts they need to compare measurements to something they know fits them well, as vintage sizes vary a great deal.
I do something similar. I say measurements are in the photo. Make sure to double check that it's what you look for as vintage items run small or something like that. It sounds better than what I just blabbed out. But yeah, I do something really similar when I know it's something that's off like that. I sell a lot of vintage like snowmobile suits and things like that up here. And they run so small. Amen.
He's cracking me up.
Amen. I feel that in my soul.
Was it January, Molly? I got more eBay messages and questions than, it was like the most insane thing.
It wasn't just January. It was January and February. We were getting them left and right, and they were ridiculous. Mine were all like, can you tell me the measurement when the measurements are everywhere, right? Like, can you, like, not good questions.
Oh, Joe's back now. It's about time. Okay, good job.
He's been in the
We've been
Pillsbury
listening to you.
Doughboy rabbit hole all this time.
Whoa. There were some weird ones in there. I almost text you, but I don't have your number. I only have Nicole's. So whatever. I mean, not that I really text people. I could Facebook message, but that's not the point.
Oh, craziest return request. I know what the craziest feedback I ever had was, but I don't think I can share that here on YouTube. The underwear one. Do you remember? I sent it to you guys in a private message.
I don't remember.
About the adhesiveness of the underwear.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Forgot about that, yes.
yeah, that was nuts. Craziest return, though. I don't know.
I haven't had a lot of returns, so I'm not sure the craziest return.
Well, I've had a ton of returns.
I had something that couldn't be returned to, or was returned today because it could not be delivered to sender or delivered to recipient, whatever the frick I think it said. It was returned to sender. And I messaged the guy and he goes, I apologize. I live on an island and I have a new mail carrier and he doesn't like delivering to my island. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to go to Texas and deliver it myself down there. I don't know, just to check it out. So then he added another address under and the next line down, and it doesn't make any sense to me, but he said the mail person will understand. What?
That's nuts.
That is crazy.
I'm going to see if I can find that feedback. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see. Probably deleted any record of me sending it. It was so gross. Let's see. All I can say is that I'm really glad they didn't post a picture with that one. Yeah, I must have got rid of that little graphic I made to go with it. How are those pocketbooks coming, Molly?
Good. Y'all better come Thursday night on Facebook.
Where's the link, lady?
Because we are having a big fundraiser.
Big.
With lots of goodies to buy.
We got to figure out the auction part of it. I need some help. I mean, I'd like to use eBay, but I can't because we have some like experience things we're auctioning off, like a date with Snoop Doggy or an evening with Snoop Doggy or whatever he was calling it. I don't know. No, that's my favorite one, Scott. That is my favorite one.
Loose fit 80 sweatshirt.
Ooh, that is the wrong. This jacket is so cute. Got it. It's got little pastel flowers on it. I love it. I don't think that's worth $350 though, Vanessa. Maybe it is.
Mm.
So are you gonna go ahead and list that, Joe? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, Vanessa's on board. Less than 350. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, now all your stuff is in Shopify. I got to pick and choose what I'm cross-posting here, Molly. I'm not used to having stuff in there. You're throwing me off. You're throwing me off. We need a link for the live sale. Oh, I'm the only one that can do that, actually. I need to do that for a fundraiser. Let's see. Get on Facebook here. I know Vanessa's already in there.
Oh,
The loose fit.
Yeah.
Did you see Joe had a guy want to return a Guitar Hero guitar 3 months later because his PlayStation broke and he can't use it? Jeez.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm glad you guys are the ones getting these customers.
The nerve.
I mean, I've had a couple of things I sold for parts or salvage that were returned because they didn't work. But
yeah, I've had that. Yeah.
It's not as exciting as the loose fit story.
I had one recently that was my fault. I got one of those $2 million puzzles. They had a $1 million puzzle, then they came out with a $2 million puzzle, and all it is a QR code.
What are you talking about?
They make a puzzle, and it's literally called the $2 million puzzle. And when you put it together, it's a QR code, and you scan the QR code, and it tells you if you won anywhere from $1 to $2 million. But I didn't know. I sold it on March 2nd, and I didn't know that they expired on February 29th. So they got it, and they didn't open it or anything. They had just scanned the outside of the box to see the rules and the contest and everything. And she's like, "Did you know that this expired last week?" And I was like, "I didn't even think of that." So I just refunded her. I didn't have her send it back or anything. And she's like, "Do you want the puzzle back?" And I'm like, "No, I don't need a QR code that doesn't work. I'm good."
Gosh, I had never even heard of those. Oh, you know how you and Kim, I think we're talking about those mystery puzzles or something, like the detective puzzles?
The murder mystery, the whodunit.
All right. Yeah. I think I actually have one in inventory. I'm like, I never heard of those. I don't know what they are. Oh no, I think I have one listed on my Facebook.
But I've listed them before.
But I'm gonna grab it. Tell me if this is what you're talking about.
Yay! Yay! Vanessa!
Oh, you don't even have your pom-poms.
I don't. Yay!
I can look up and see what inventory bag mine are in and go get them.
Oh my gosh.
Should I?
I know. I regretted that last night. I was like, oh, I should have had pom-poms for the game show.
Oh. Let's see. They are in inventory bag B-3-1. All right. I'm going to go get them.
Oh my gosh. She's really going to go get them. All right, y'all. So our sale on Thursday on Facebook on Consignment, the link was shared to. 100% of the proceeds go to Diane Lasson's fund, the Fearless Living Fund. So come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun raising money for her in the Blind Center of Nevada. So don't miss it.
I think I got gel pen on the table.
Oh, Vanessa, you do that. Enjoy. You deserve it, girl.
Heck yeah. Good night, Vanessa. Enjoy that pizza.
Pizza sounds good.
I want pizza.
I know, I don't eat that often, but that sounds good.
Oh, we have pizza like once a week.
Do you?
I like pizza. I also like making sourdough pizza with my sourdough starter.
I don't know if Vanessa's still here or not, but there's your...
Fun! Yay!
Yeah.
I went to go get the pom-poms for you. Whoop, whoop. I went all the way to B-3-1, pulled these out, and I think she's gone.
She went to have pizza and take the rest of the night off. She deserves it. She wanted pizza, not pom-poms, girl.
All right,
Was it-
fine.
She
Oh,
saw
she
you.
saw it.
She saw you trekking across your e-basement.
She saw it. I need my bartender. My bevy is empty. Bartender.
You
All right,
need a
this is
bell.
the-
You
this
should have
is
kept
the
one of
puzzle.
those.
This is the puzzle. I think
Yes.
it's this. That's one of them?
I'm sure you can open up the front. So it comes with like a little booklet. Yeah, you can open up the front. Yeah, it's one of the mystery puzzles. You read that story, and then when you put together the puzzle, it tells you like who or how they did it. Like I did one, and it was like the silhouette of someone holding a gun. You're like, oh, they got shot. Okay,
That's kind of cool.
it's fun.
All right.
I haven't done one in a long time.
I
But
see the cover like turned me off. Like I was like, oh, what is this?
it's a romance novel.
Let me just list it and put it away. It just seemed unsavory to me. So I was like, oh. But now that I'm looking, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're fun. That being said, I don't buy them very often because I don't really do them anymore.
Well, we didn't do the Starry Night one. It got packed up for my parents' anniversary party because it resided since...
It was still on the table for the...
It resided on my dining room table since before Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
No, after Christmas because it was a Christmas gift for my daughter, yeah.
Yeah, so it was just after Christmas.
Because she's the puzzle fiend.
Months. What are these kids doing being in college? That's ridiculous.
I know. So she left it on my dining room table. My son's been here a couple of times, but he hates puzzles with a passion.
I love puzzles. My brother's been doing them with my nephew, and it's great. Did I show you guys the most recent one he picked up?
Oh, Vanessa saw the pom-poms. Yay! So proud of you, Vanessa. Enjoy that pizza. You earned it, girl.
I highly doubt she's still there now, but she saw you earlier.
Yes. All right. Well, that's good.
So this puzzle, my nephew said we had to get. It was a whole $1. And I'm not allowed to do it without him. It is a white cat in a white bowl with a white background. And the zoomed out version also has a white base, and it has white daisies mixed with yellow ones. And this kid, he's going to be 12 in a couple weeks. This kid goes, and Aunt Sam, I call dibs on the flowers.
Smart kid.
So I have to do that puzzle with him. Dun, dun. So what were you drinking, Molly?
A vodka and bubbly, but it's a new bubbly. It's like a new blend of bubbly. Strawberry something. It was really good.
Okay, cool.
You guys are drinking all fruity stuff tonight. Well, actually, mine has lemon in it, so I guess that's kind of fruity too. Oh, and it ain't a hot toddy; it's an iced toddy now.
Hi, Mountain State Pickers.
Hey, hey.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
hey,
one.
now, MSP, you're the one that guessed. You beat me on the
Oh yes, she won they won the game show last night.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's only 550 pieces, but is all white. It's all white. So yeah, it's gonna take a while.
All right. So do you do puzzles by shape or by color?
So when I dump out a puzzle, I have to do the edge first. And if anybody's doing a puzzle with me, they need to do the edge first as well. Otherwise, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, I'm real strict about that.
Yeah, the edge has to be done first. Stop touching the other pieces. Just flip them over and give me all the edge pieces, and let's get this done. And then I'll start doing things by color, but it always just comes down to me doing it by shape. I'm pretty good at like, oh, I need that shape, and I can just like scan the table and find that shape, and it drives my family crazy.
So my dad, we don't like doing a puzzle with him because I do everything by color because like my eye is very sensitive, like I'm very sensitive to colors. So that works really well for me.
Yeah.
He does shape, and he takes every single piece and he sorts them by shape.
Oh.
It's maddening.
I just lay them out and then I'll like pick a section that I'm going to do and I will do that section and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
That sounds terrible.
She's like, Grampy's not coming over today, is he? Let's get a start on this before he gets here. And then he has like obscene names for them too. And she's like, I just can't listen to him talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, when we go to Tennessee in August, we'll just have to do a group puzzle.
Yes. Yes.
And then she won't hate it 30 minutes in. Because I will be there to do it and I probably won't sleep because I'll want to finish the puzzle. That's my problem is I start a puzzle and I want it to be done immediately. And then I will do it immediately. And if it's any longer than that, it drives me crazy.
So I have to set my timer because I get like that. Like I won't sleep. I get obsessed with it. Mm-hmm. So I have to set a timer and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yep.
When I was in grad school, we were the weirdest group of roommates. But anyway, that's what we did during finals and everything. We were writing our papers. We would do puzzles during like finals and everything. Yeah.
Oh, is your break time?
Yeah, it was our break time. We'd always have a puzzle on the coffee table and we just puzzle like crazy. It worked.
I'm sure, yeah.
Even though I find them a little stressful now, that worked then.
My daughter said
she graduated, so I guess it was okay.
Right? I passed everything.
Oh,
my daughter said she doesn't like puzzles, but then she does them with me. So, did you get a refill on your drink?
I did.
What a good bartender you have.
Yeah.
He's a keeper. That's faux show.
Somebody's car alarm is going off. That's weird. Who locks their car?
No puzzle. Joe, you don't do puzzles?
Joe, there's like 17 tables in this place. There's going to be a puzzle on one of them. It's okay. You don't have to do it.
We're having a puzzle contest in Gatlinburg, Joe.
Oh, yes. Now you are required to do it. We can make it part of a game show.
I was going to say he can host it.
You can host it. Come up with a puzzle game show. Nicole and I will go head to head. Obviously, I'll win. It'll be great.
Basically, I'll win.
Dun, dun, dun. It's not me. I'm not even the one buffaloing.
It's me.
Last week, because I was the only one on last Friday, I'm trying to work and talk at this computer to like nobody, and Jill goes, I can hear the buffalo.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Samantha types like a herd of buffalo. Molly's always like, what is that sound?
She will angrily text me in the middle of the meeting, mute your freaking computer.
I'm like trying to listen to somebody talk to us at a business meeting, and they keep getting cut off because her sound is shutting it off and muting the conversation. I'm like,
Google Meet is too sensitive to sound.
it is very sensitive.
It's so sensitive. Like a dog barks in the next neighborhood and it cuts off the person that's talking on Google Meet.
Yeah, it's not the best one that they use it every time. So
I know.
But your typing reminds me of the buffalo slot machine I love to play when I hit the buffaloes.
Those dang buffaloes. I played them the other day and they did not treat me well.
I tell you, I've done good on them. And then I didn't, and I never went back.
Yeah.
I broke up with them like that.
I played that moo cow game the other day and I thought of you.
The alien moo cow that you taught me.
That's a fun one. When my mom and I went to that El King concert last weekend, we put a couple bucks in them beforehand, and I was like, "Here, play these ones," just because the cows make funny moo sounds.
They're so it's
she loved it. She's like, "There's chickens."
I know. I was looking all over when we went on the cruise a couple of weeks ago. I was looking at every machine before I put a question. Do they have the moo cows? And they didn't have them. I wanted to play the moo cows. And they said, no more cows for you.
I'm gonna have to go hang my clothes up on the rack. I'm getting a lot listed here.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, this is a brand I haven't heard before. So I'm gonna have a clothing avalanche here in a second. Ay.
I really hope Colorado doesn't get all that snow like they said.
Oh, poor Char.
I know. They did say that about here the other day, though. We were supposed to have up to 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 18 to 24 inches. And some places got like 2 or 3 inches. Our wind gusts got up to like 60-something miles per hour. And then we did home here. Of course, I was traveling, so I saw snow, but Bill was here and he's like, it's totally fine. It's just a little breezy. But a lot of people did lose their power.
I did. Did you know I lost my power on Wednesday during the Come List with us?
You lost your power during our storm. Yeah. That's how that went.
It's been snowing here for days, but nothing's sticking. It's snowed today pretty much on and off all day. But it's been pretty miserable here. But that power thing and they were saying it wasn't going to come on for, what was it? It was going to be 30 hours. They weren't going to have it fixed for 30 hours. They ended up fixing it after like 10, but yeah. I was freaking out. I'm like, how am I going to get my stuff shipped?
Right? Hi, Happy Picker.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I need to plug my.
Welcome.
Oh, look what I'm finally getting to list.
TGIF.
The Madewell jumper.
That we talked about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago we talked about
listed.
I normally don't have to have this kind of conversation with you. What the heck?
We were away last week. We were visiting Diane. Diane is more important than the Madewell over jumper.
Well, yeah, but I thought you would have listed them before that when we talked about them.
I have quite a backlog here. Samantha.
Joe, did you get your stuff listed? Is the Pillsbury dough head listed? And what about that bull steered skull thing? Oh, floods. I don't like floods. We don't have a lot of that stuff here.
Yeah. Well, my dog
It's
is
definitely
happy
been a
now.
weird year.
Quiet.
He's happy. That's good.
He just
Is
wanted
he-
his little bed and blankie so he could burrow.
He's still alive, right? Like,
I can hear him snoring. I'm surprised you can't hear him snoring.
oh no. Do you have to check him though? Like once in a while, you're like, did it happen?
Yes. The answer is yes.
He's so old and decrepit. He's not even that old. He's just
Oh my
he's
god!
old on the inside.
So we adopted him and his father at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Little man and Papa, and Papa was old and he was deaf and mostly blind and all hunched over.
But he was sweet, you said.
Sweet. Oh, he was sweet. Well, I mean, he would bite people. He drew blood on quite a few people, but
He was still
us.
a sweet. And he would bite people, but he was sweet.
he was sweet.
It says every Chihuahua owner ever. That's what that is.
Right?
If I said that about my Great Dane, that would never fly. That would be like, well, she bites people sometimes, but it's okay. She's sweet.
I know they get away with murder, these dogs, like literally these little dogs.
Literally. So
They're little tyrants.
The reason I got Diamond is because she's a Great Dane. They had a Great Dane and a Chihuahua. They were raised together. Diamond was 2.5, and she went through a divorce. They ended up selling their house, and she had to move into an apartment or rent a place. And everywhere she looked to rent, they would not rent to her with a Great Dane. And she got so fed up with it. She literally looked at the last people and she was like, do you know that my Chihuahua will eat you? But that Great Dane will be scared of you for the next 3 years. Like, but she had to get rid of her. So she gave her to us. That was,
Ooh, Chihuahua. Yeah. We've got Libby with the Chihuahua, and we've got Samantha with the Great Dane. Polar opposites.
both ends of the spectrum.
Well, this is the first time I ever had little dogs, was when we adopted them, the Chihuahuas. I always had big dogs, and they're addictive. I never wanted. The reason we got Chihuahuas is because my son is very allergic to dogs. It was the only breed of dog that didn't bother him. So that's how we ended up with Chihuahuas. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's weird. I would have assumed Shih Tzu, Poodle, the things that don't have all the fur.
No, they bother him. Yeah, I don't know. Chihuahuas are the only ones that don't bother him.
Dog is part border collie and part traveling man. He's been everywhere, man. My dog is a pretty princess. She's just a baby.
Oh, a husky mix and a Pomchi. Oh my gosh.
Aww.
Are they cute together? Oh my gosh, I bet they're so cute together.
I'm just imagining the amount of sweeping and vacuuming you have to do every single day.
Huskies
That's
are
a lot.
brutal like that, right?
Huskies are rough like that. Them and like German Shepherds, they're just all that undercoat all the time. Mm-hmm.
Our neighbors
Who
that
would
used to
use
live
that?
across the street, they moved, but they had 4 huskies. Every time the husband would go away on leave, he was in the military, and every time he'd go away on leave, she'd end up getting another dog. And every time he'd come home. So literally, they would both have to walk them because they're all, they'd have 4 of them, each with 2 walking the dogs. But they just sold the house a couple of years ago and moved out to a farm so the dogs could run. But
That's
they're
a weird
beautiful. Oh, they were so beautiful. Huh?
It's a weird, like, that's a weird climate for huskies. That's warm.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, at least she got a dog every time he was deployed instead of, like pregnant or something.
Another man.
Yeah. Yes,
Probably why he didn't
tumbleweed.
really do that much complaining. He would always just tell us the stories about it, but wouldn't complain
Right?
too much. Yes, dog's the best option.
That would have been me as a military wife. Same thing.
Oh, they get
Add
along
the
well.
critter.
Yes, tumbleweeds. Oh my gosh. I love seeing little and big dogs together. That just makes my heart sing. I love it.
That took a turn.
That's how I am.
We have a way of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at that. Dun, 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 dun. The back of this beer says, "Be a good human, recycle." I love it.
You guys do the deposit. Do you do
I was
deposits?
going to say, we wouldn't have to say that in Michigan. Yeah, we get a 10-cent deposit. We got the big ins.
Yeah.
All right. Those are done.
New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Now, what should I list? I don't have like little stuff. This can get thrown away.
What's next? What's next?
Maybe I should just color. That sounds like more fun.
Did you run your numbers this morning?
No, I'm in denial. I'm going to list tomorrow.
Maybe you
too.
should just go ahead, run those numbers, see how far you have to go.
Oh, it's so
God, I'm such a buzzkill. Sometimes I can't even stand myself.
Jeez.
Oh, sometimes I can't even stand myself.
I want to be in denial until tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. I'm gonna put these 49 for the 1970s jumper. Does that seem right?
I don't know. I've got no.
Oh, you know what's going to really up my numbers is listing that painting for my mom.
Oh yeah, what are the comps on it?
I have no idea. Let's run some. She said they retail for around $800.
Retail and resale, they're very different, my friend.
Oh, I know.
I know you know.
She was being
Hopefully
realistic.
your mom knows too.
She was being realistic. She told
Oh,
me
good.
what she hopes to get out of it, and I'm like, okay, that's doable.
All right.
Let's see here. First, let's Google Lens that little pooping tree.
How many new listings have you gals gotten up today?
Can we talk about yesterday? I did a lot better yesterday. Yesterday, it was
Can we
like
scroll back and look at Vanessa's numbers? Let's just take credit because we encourage you
Yeah.
to coach her. So let's just take credit for Vanessa's numbers.
Yeah, yesterday I
I've
did
done
like
3
30
today. I've
or
done
something.
3, but I've done a lot of other things that needed to get done.
Yeah, we had like medians. I helped my mom do her inventory. I feel like that should count for like 700 listings right there.
I did. I think I'm like 32 right now.
Good job.
Thanks. But the pictures were already taken, so that's why 32.
You do have employees.
I do.
Yeah, I did good yesterday. Yesterday my word was list. My word of intention, because we said a word of intention every morning at our motivation and minutes meeting. And my word was list, and I listed, I believe 35 was my number. And yesterday was a good day. Today Today I'm drinking beer, and I think that sounds fine.
It's Friday.
Oh no, don't feel like a slacker. I hardly listed all week. It was just like really productive yesterday. So don't. And Libby has multiple employees. So
Not
don't
this
feel
week.
like-
Not this week. I don't, but that's okay.
Is that red or pink? Because it looks pink. That green one is awesome.
Isn't it awesome? Look at that.
It's so thick and awesome.
To die for.
I can feel how uncomfortable it is from here.
Well, happy picker. How many did you get up? I'm concerned. 8 drafts. All right. Let's see.
Good job. Good job, Nancy.
All right. Hey, sorting through a bin. That's tough.
You get lots of creds for that.
Drew Brophy Art.
Are you gonna list it for $349 since that's the number of the night?
I'm hoping I can list it higher than that, but maybe. Can I put this picture in here? Did it sync yet? My stuff doesn't sync as quick as yours, but it's getting there.
Mountain State, what is 8? What's in that bin you're sorting through? I'm kind of curious. All right, Happy did picks of 30 today. Got 10 listings done.
Good job.
Awesome.
Good job. Good job. All right, there's a better picture of this ugly photo or this ugly print. I mean, it's beautiful if one of you all want to buy it, but it's.
I think it's pretty cool, actually.
Except the bottom.
I like it. I'm with Molly. I think it's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
It looks like he's pooping, and there's turds all around him. I'm just saying.
We did 30 today and 10 listings, cross listing. I am so impressed with y'all.
Right?
We have our Listapalooza next week. Then we're really going to be listing our bridges off.
Oh, next week. We need to get everybody.
Is that next week or the week after?
2 weeks. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
I need to get everybody.
Y'all.
I need to get
I'm so
everybody.
discombobulated.
Well, that's what we do our Sunday night reset for, which I can't wait because, oh God, I am such a nerd. But I love what I found out, what I figured out on Google Calendar today. I'm so excited.
I can't believe you haven't even told me what's in the Google Calendar. So
You
I'm
know,
also
it's nothing
waiting.
new. It's nothing new in the Google Calendar. It's just a way I figured out to do time blocking. That's a little.
I was gonna say you do things differently than me in there, so I can't wait to see this.
All right. I hope I'm not overhyping it, but I'm going to be dramatic. It changed my life.
All right, I need to do some posts this weekend. This weekend to get people to go over into the Patreon as free members so that they will have access to our Listapalooza.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to share the new image. Hold on.
Ooh.
Whoop, whoop.
I can't even take it. Scott is hilarious. I've been cleaning my office. I reached the point wish I had moved instead. Yeah.
Yep. I feel
Been
that.
there. Read that. You guys are reading it. I was hoping to surprise Melody and go to the post next week. If she finds out, she'll probably want to go with me.
That's funny.
How far are you from the coast?
Where is... There we go. Okay, I mean, like, maybe I'm not an art person, but here's a more close-up picture. It's supposed to be the tree of life.
Well, I don't like it close up. I'm going to be honest. I like it far away. I don't care for it close up.
It's not. Okay, here.
I like it far away.
And then here.
I don't like that.
It's like the eye doctor. Is it better here or here?
Oh, Jim Shore thing's still in box. Random vintage knickknack. You know what I love when I have a box of random stuff to like take it all out and sort it? Oh, I love that.
You love sorting stuff. You also
She
love
is nerding out like no other today.
You told me to be authentic. I'm embracing my authentic self these days.
We
Why
love
did you take that away?
The way
Look,
you're
y'all,
nerdy
Spring
self.
Break Listapalooza, April 18th through the 20th.
Join the
So
Patreon.
Be there. Get in our Patreon, our free Patreon, so you can be a part of this. It is a free business boosting fun.
It's a competition. Everybody loves a competition.
Prizes. You can win
There's
prizes.
prizes.
That's my favorite part.
There's prizes just for participate. Like you don't have to list the most, although we do encourage that. But don't feel intimidated or left out if you don't. We just love to cheer everybody on for a couple days and list. And then have a ship-a-palooza after that with all the sales we get.
And Libby ships her pants.
Oh, thanks, Scott. It's been fun hanging out, bud.
Yes.
We'll be sending you a message. We got to get you on for more laughs. We love what you do.
Yeah, our people will call your people. We'll get in touch. He never once said he would do it, but it's gonna happen.
Didn't, but our people
He didn't say he wasn't gonna do it. Yes, ship your pants. Oh, now he's ignoring us. You clicked the link and it's in a foreign language. Wait, what?
What are you sharing, links, lady?
The Patreon. Let me go right to the Patreon. And I was doing it from our
I'm gonna click it and see what
link
happens.
tree. Let me see.
Wait, I didn't mean to put that up there. Hold on.
The same thing. That's okay.
I was trying to click it.
Whether I do it from Linktree or that, it's the same one. So that's weird.
Did it come up as a foreign language for you too?
No. Maybe we should clarify with them. You are in America, right? Like you speak American English.
You speak American.
American.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
I identify as Canadian most of the time, so it's fine.
It came up in English for me. I wonder what's up with that.
Weird. Also, if you go to Patreon and you just search Consignment Chats, we are there. If you go to consignmentchats.com, you can click it there, along with all of our other links as well. And we hope that we get to see you over there. I haven't even been drinking tonight. That's the problem. That is the problem.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
I wouldn't even know what Swedish looks like unless it's meatballs. So that's, well, I guess IKEA.
There you have it.
Okay, Drew Brophy, Tree of Life. I'm not seeing a whole lot on here for a print like this. Drew Brophy.
So is this like $350 also? This? Now to me, this looks like $350. That other skirt, it's a skirt suit.
To me, that looks so modern. I have no idea.
Phil Brones of Bethlehem.
Pick up every single one of those vintage pieces and just price them at $3.49 all night long.
All night long? All right.
Yeah. Just
Well,
all of them.
my listing numbers are going to be nice. They're going to be looking real good. Too bad I don't have a Pillsbury Doughboy head to list.
Right?
I'd put that baby up. But I did get, in my auction haul, I got this giant sign. It's from a thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
I should go take a picture of it so you guys can see it. It's like, I don't know, 4x6. It's big. It's a giant. Like hand painted wooden vintage thrift store sign from Kingsley, PA. It's really cool. But I don't know what I'm going to. Well, I mean, I know I'll list it for local pickup. I just don't know what price. $3.49.
That is so weird. I mean, I still think you're crazy, but now we have proof that this is coming up correctly.
There's proof.
Correctly. Yeah. That's so.
I'm sorry. It's funny, though. It does seem like it's Swedish. German? Might be German, actually.
It literally says .com. Like, it's not even in a weird thing. Jill said it's working for her, so it's not just me.
This is intriguing.
I think you need to go get a beer. I mean, honestly, grab a fruity one. They're delicious. And maybe try again tomorrow. But definitely don't give up because we want you over there so you can list a palooza with us.
Yes. I'm going to look on my phone in the app.
I just did.
Because I think it might be a setting.
Like, for us?
No.
Oh.
Not for us. No. Let's see. Switch to member profile.
What kind of device are you trying to look at this on? If you send a screenshot, she's on a phone. Is it an iPhone? I'm Team Droid, and we don't have things come up in German. What?
I can't promote that. iPhone, Mac, all the way, Apple, all the way, baby.
The great debate.
Samantha, will you do your magic later and share the Fearless videos in the groups?
Yes.
Because you're amazing.
Like tomorrow. Like I can do that tomorrow, right?
No, like
are you doing the actual videos or just a link?
No, the videos, right? Why would you do the link?
Yeah, because they're just
video. It might not let you post a video in a group in somebody else's group.
You don't think lists perfectly? I bet you could.
Yeah.
Right.
So they let us post whatever we want in their group.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But yeah, it's just in Canva, right?
Yeah. Well, they're already on our pages. Like you can just share them from, like they're already on Consignment Chats, Instagram, and.
That's what I was asking, whether you wanted Samantha to share it from our page or repost the video as a new post in the other groups.
Whatever she thinks is right.
All right, so I think it has to do with your settings is why it's in Swedish, because if you'll notice the screenshot you sent us in the upper right-hand corner, is that your name in Swedish?
She said she's half Swedish, so
yeah. I think it might be in the settings. Or you could just learn a new language.
Be one with your ancestors. Okay, I got distracted again. I need to comp this. I got distracted looking at this Bid Local website. She's got quite a few things listed on there.
I had to check that out. But I'm focusing.
I'm not. I'm squirrely.
Get that. All right, so let's get that painting, that print listed. Let's just get it listed right now. Just do it.
Okay. Okay.
Do it. Okay. Pretend you're yelling at yourself.
Here, I know.
I'm going to channel in my inner Samantha. What are you doing? Looking up random stuff when that painting is unlisted and it's going to get you closer to your goal. What are you doing?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. You could do that again in
How
10
do you
minutes.
do that all the time? That's like painful.
Oh my gosh, his prints are on underwear. Oh, a bikini. You can get a Drew Profi Tree of Life bikini. Why don't we have bikini merch, Molly?
There are many reasons we don't have bikini merch.
We'll put Libby's face on the front. Mine will go right on the back.
What? Can you see this?
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
We could have more merch. The rest of it's irrelevant, but okay. Look at a rolled print. Oh, it's also signed. This one. Nope, it's signed.
I was going to say, look closely.
It is. It's just in like sparkly metallic, whatever. But I might have to list it for $3.49. Whoops! How do I stop sharing? There we go. I don't like it when it's all in that tunnel of sharing.
Don't you love it when you Google Lens something and your own stuff comes up? Like, does that give you a thrill?
So satisfying. It's like, look how good my stuff is just coming right up there in that search.
All right. So I did this on an Instagram Live. I showed it on an Instagram Live. This jacket sale, just an Instagram Live sale. Or it wasn't a sale. I was just showing the stuff. And now I'm going to list it, and I Google Lensed it, and it picked it up from my live sale and showing me the image on Instagram.
That's crazy that it took it out of like that was probably like a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, I think it might have been maybe I used it as the cover for the video. Maybe that's why.
That would make more sense.
All right.
I mean, AI is coming along, but that would make more sense.
Yeah, never mind. It's not as exciting as I thought it was.
It's still exciting. That's still good.
Yeah.
All right. Pooping Tree of Life. I probably shouldn't put the word pooping or turd in the title, but
I don't know. There's some sickos out there.
It might get the wrong audience or the right audience. I don't know.
Lily Ann.
I'm not even gonna unwrap it though. I think it photographs.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys this. I'm getting better at this here. Let's see. Brand overlay. I'll never be like you guys, but
you're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
I just ain't paying attention to y'all.
Really?
I just love that one.
I love it. It's my color. It's my favorite color.
I love it so much.
What material would you call this?
itchy.
It's not as itchy as it looks, but it's not real
Oh.
soft either.
Warm and thick. Uncomfortable.
It's not like a boiled wool.
You guys are way better at this stuff than me. I hate listing clothing. I just say it's clothing. Buy it.
Oh, don't you just love that? I think it's so cool. And those buttons, they're like acrylic. Oh,
I hope somebody from a movie set buys that.
oh yes.
Wouldn't that
This
be
is
fun?
Maisel.
Right?
Yes. Let's speak that into existence because they won't mind paying the exorbitant price I'm going to put on it.
What price are you going to put on it?
I don't know. I'm going to have you guys tell me. Hey, after last week and that brooch, man, I'm listening. I'm listening to the comments. Ah.
Who's beeping?
Whose notification
Me,
is
my
that?
daughter's sending me photos of her rat's tumors. Aw.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's
Oh,
common.
no.
How many rats does she have now? 2?
2.
That's pretty common. They're very prone to the tumors. As long as it's not hindering their mobility and stuff, though, they can live with them for a while.
He's had them for a while now. Yeah.
Poor Emma. It's hard because rats only live a couple years to begin with. So
Yeah. I think she's had them going on close to 2 years.
Pam would like to know if the buttons are Bakelite.
Do
Do you lick them or whatever that test is?
lick them. I'll let you know.
What do? You have to rub Bengay or something on them? What are you?
No. You can dip them in hot water, or you can use alcohol, rub it on it, and if it smells like formaldehyde, then it's Bakelite. If it doesn't, then it's not. But you can also create a lot of friction by rubbing your finger up against it in a pinch, and you can smell it if it's Bakelite. But I don't think it is.
I sold a Bakelite, it was a little container, a little box with a bunch of drawers on it. And I didn't even know what Bakelite was. I got it from a garage sale for $1, and I got a bunch of antique books and stuff there. I spent maybe $5, and I got a bunch, a box full of cool stuff. But I had no idea what any of it was. This was a few years ago. And I Googled it a bunch, and I found it, and I'm pretty sure the guy was using this in his workshop for nuts and bolts. And I cleaned it all up, and it was supposed to be for makeup or jewelry or something. And I sold it for $50. That back then, that was one of my big flips, and I was pretty happy with that. And then I learned what Bakelite was, and I was like,
and then you were like, "Oh crap!
Wow, I could have sold that for a lot more."
I got a bunch of bracelets, I think 2 years ago. A bunch of bangles. That was fun.
Ralph and Gerber.
Oh.
We had pet rats too. They were about 2.5. They lived the rest of their life with someone else because we didn't have time for them. My daughter kind of got bored of them, but we had them for a couple years, and they were Pinky and the Brain. We got them from somebody else and did not name them. And my daughter didn't even know what that show was. So we went right over there. They were sweet, though. I loved those rats. They're great pets.
She loves them so much.
I would just walk around with one in my hoodie pocket. If I was at home. Back then, I wasn't home very often, but I could be sweeping or mopping or something. Just have a rat in my pocket. They just wanted to hang out and snuggle.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm scared of them.
What?
No, I'm not scared of them. I haven't picked them up yet.
Why?
Because I'm afraid I'm going to freak out and drop one.
My granddaughter was 2 or 3 when we had them, and she's scared of everything. Not anymore, but she was. And we handed her one, and she carried it around. She put it on her shoulder. She loved it. They'll just hang out. Even if you were to drop one, they're pretty resilient. They're rats.
Drop them.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. Why I'm so. She's like, these are your grandbabies. These are your grand rats. How could you not pick them up? Like, I can
More
admire them
couple of
from
rats.
afar.
You must show them affection. Oh, the grand rats. It's a grocery
Mine's
store.
everywhere. Oh my gosh. Jill, I don't do rats. No, but you do other people's cats.
Yeah. Jill's the one that wakes up in the middle of the night and her neighbor's cat is in her house. Oh.
So funny.
We had a hedgehog once, and so I bought the girls a hedgehog. Santa brought the girls a hedgehog, but got it like a few weeks before Christmas and left it at my best friend's house so that it was a surprise for Christmas Day. And I had a hedgehog when I was little. Well, the hedgehog, I bought it all this fancy freeze-dried food and like all this stuff it's supposed to have, and had it all in this elaborate stuff, and it was ready for Christmas morning. And Christmas Eve, my best friend calls and says, your hedgehog died. And they hibernate. So I'm like, it must have got too cold where it was sitting, and it's, it's just lethargic and it's like hibernating and we got to warm it up. No, it had choked on some of that fancy freeze-dried food that I bought it, and it had actually died. So Christmas Eve, I had to call this vet, and I called another one, and I had to find another hedgehog because Santa had already promised it to the girls. So, and I think the girls were like 4 and 14, or maybe 5 and 15. So the first one, I would go over there like every day, and I'd play with her and I'd pet her, and I was trimming her nails, and she was such a good little hedgie. And then the one that we got on Christmas Eve that I immediately gave the children the next morning and didn't really get time to do anything with was pure evil, totally evil. It hated everybody and it wanted to bite everybody, and it was absolutely terrible. So we got rid of it. We actually gave it away to a lady that lived in Canada, in Sioux, Ontario. And I warned her, like I told her, I'm like, this thing is evil. We've had it for a few months. We've tried handling it. It hates people. It hates life. I don't know what's up with it. And she's like, don't worry. My daughter is a whisperer with these, and she will tame it. They didn't want any of the stuff it came with. They put it in the daughter's hoodie, and they smuggled it across the border. They just smuggled the hedgehog over into Canada. So I guess that was kind of more fun than that.
Jill said Ember, what did she say? Ember cried for an hour last night because I wouldn't let her bring the snails in the house. Jill, you're so mean. Jeez.
That's adorable.
Where does the name Ember come from? Because I just absolutely love that name. I never heard it before. I just think I love it.
I love that name too. I have a cousin named Ember.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They're pregnant again too. I wonder what they're going to name their next one. It'll be something great. Ember and, I don't know, Cinder.
Spark.
Yeah.
Pete the Poodle.
Pete the Poodle.
Oh, it's Peter the Poodle, not Pete. Peter the Poodle.
There's no the. There's no the. It's Peter Poodle.
At least he wasn't a spaghetti poodle.
Peter Poodle. That's all. Just Peter Poodle.
Peter Poodle. All right. Photographing giant poopy.
Hold on. I'm going to show you a picture of Peter Poodle.
You have one?
Somewhere. Yeah, hold on. Peter Poodle either was very rarely clipped because we lived on the beach, right? So Peter Poodle's hair would just turn from white to and get caught with stickers, the little stickers that we'd step on in our feet. Poor thing was always a matted mess. But the most loved puppy Peter Poodle was. Hold on, I'm going to find a picture of Peter Poodle.
I can't wait. I can't believe I've never seen a picture of Peter
I feel
Poodle.
like you should be like singing like Peter Poodle picked a peck of pickles.
Peter Poodle was the best. My parents got so mad at me because in his blind days, we were supposed to go out to dinner, and one of my brother's friends that lived down the street had a Honda Express moped, and he was coming around the curve onto our street that we lived on and hit Peter Poodle because Peter was blind and didn't see him coming. And I was so upset. I didn't want to go to dinner. I was laying on the couch holding him, crying, going, and my parents were so mad. They're like, he's fine. Let's go. I'm like, he's not okay. I was so mad at Chris for hitting Peter Poodle. Oh, hurt my baby.
Peter Poodle. I just can't.
Peter Poodle was oh, here we go. Hold on. This is Peter Poodle with a moppy hair. What's funny, because this is like, wait until you see this. Paid photographer, okay? Paid portraits. And my parents.
Are you kidding me?
No. My parents put Peter in some of them, but God forbid they get a room beforehand. Hold on.
The suspense
Peter.
is killing me.
All right, here we go. Here comes Peter Poodle.
I'm coming. Wrecking down the house over here.
Oh, I thought he was the standard poodle. He was a little thing.
I was
Oh,
also
yes,
imagining. I was
You
also
were
imagining
picturing a standard poodle too? Yeah.
Yes. Look at that mop. You
No,
guys
standard poodle.
matched.
Like I said, God forbid my parents groom him and get him done before the paid portraits, right?
My God, he's so cute. You guys are all
He
so
was the
cute.
best dog ever. Well, aside from Skip. Skip was the best dog ever. But Peter Poodle was right there.
Oh,
Isn't he funny? He was blind as a bat, not because of his hair in his eyes, just blind as a bat.
I was going to say, it probably wasn't much of an adjustment for him after never being able to see to begin with.
I can't
Later
believe he was
poodle.
little. This whole time I'm picturing this standard poodle on the beach.
No.
Like this
Standard
big
Poodle
dog.
scare me.
Me too.
They scare
Standard
me. I
poodles
don't like
scare
standard.
you? They're the smartest. They're some of the smartest dogs.
They're almost
No,
like
it's
human. They're almost human. They're a little
They
freaky.
are
in
literally
that
the
respect.
smartest breed of dog.
Mhm.
My mom has a standard poodle, and the one she had before. I'm echoing.
That's the only one I have in this group.
The one she had before, she raised from a pup, and he was trained great, super smart. This one she rescued when he was like 4, and he was trained on Italian, and my mom did not know Italian, so there was a learning curve with that one. He's a sweet boy, but
All right, y'all. I'm going to show you one more thing just because it was in the same album. This is absolutely my favorite picture of my grandmother. Y'all are going to die.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God.
That's my nanny.
Those cheeks.
I know. And listen, she had those cheeks to the day she passed. That was my husband's favorite thing to do, was squeeze her cheeks. Isn't that precious in the little pram? Oh, I just love that picture.
Oh, that's sweet.
Picture ever. That was my nanny.
now I won't echo.
I wish I knew all I had to do was move his bed out here so he could sleep up by my feet.
He's happy. You should just have a bed attached to your ankles at all times.
He's stirring now. It's his bedtime. Oh, it's 9:33. He's 3 minutes late. He's 3 minutes late.
It's my bedtime too. All right, y'all.
My dog just always sleeps.
Do I store all those photos? Jill, those are actually ones that I have in a little album on Facebook. I do have buckets and buckets of photos, old family photos that I have to do something with. That one, that particular one, is in a frame. So it is not in a bucket because I love it so much. But I have so many. It's crazy. I mean, from greats, crazy. But I don't know what to do with them all. I need somebody to help me with that project. There's a project. There's a project. that I just
I
don't want to
need.
get into.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get all of Maria's photos and get them processed.
Jaw.
I use Freeprints, like an app, and they're pretty cheap. The first like 80 are free. You just pay shipping, and then after that they're pretty cheap. But I think she said she took like 1,000 pictures or 2,000 pictures, but she pared it down to like 700 or something. I've never printed that many photos at once. We will see.
So Jill, I'm going to figure it out. You've got the same issue I have. We got to figure it out. If you figure something out, share with me and I'll do the same.
Yeah. Libby got sick of us. She just left.
Oh, the nerve of her. I know. I need to go downstairs. Spend a moment with my hubby. Have you watched the show Traders?
I've watched a couple episodes. It's one of the few reality shows that I actually liked.
It's so good. We've watched both UK, US. We're on the newest of the UK. Caught up again, but we love it. Yeah, we think it's great. We think it's great.
I take a picture, so I make a funny face.
Oh, mio, mio, mio.
Did you miss me?
Always. All right, we should sign off, though.
Fine.
Says the person that doesn't even like listening and doing other things at the same time.
Well, you guys are so fun. I wouldn't have
And you're
done
like-
anything on a Friday, and I wouldn't have done anything tonight had we not done this. Like, there would have been
For the
zero
last-
listings up.
For the last year I've known you, you're like, I don't know how you can be on video and list and be accomplished anything. I don't get it. And then we started doing this and the ones on our Patreon, and you're like, this is great. That one you stayed on for like 8 hours. I was like, I have to leave.
Ooh, one more word away from finishing my coloring. I'll get it posted tomorrow morning. You go, Pam.
Oh.
Y'all better start doing it. I'm gonna have to push this contest forward a week.
We're not moving it. We just need to
watch me. Watch me.
Did you already promise Tiffy Pie that we were going to move it? Is that part of the reason?
I did. I told her. No, I didn't. I may have told her that we'll do it, but I would do another one. But my problem is we got to have entries. I can't do a live drawing with one person. It ain't going to happen.
All right. I know there are lots of people out there that have this coloring book. This one right here for resellers. It has reselling things. And there's, that's Listapalooza. Crap. These are out of order. I'm moving them. So everybody go color and then hashtag the reseller coloring book.
I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter under another name. Because I did my auction page and it's beautiful.
So the problem is now people that order it won't get it in time to submit for a Friday drawing, right? Like,
that's okay. We might just randomly do another one from.
I was gonna say, can't we just do like round 2?
Yeah.
You're missing the problem.
She hates us.
Well, Pam's we're gonna have 2 entries because Pam's is gonna be done tomorrow.
The 2 entries.
What was the other one that entered? Char needs to enter. Did she get a coloring book?
We have
she's the one that looks to get cards.
If Pam does it, we'll have 2 entries. We have Nicole. Nicole was the first one. She did it a week ago, probably. And I shared it on our stories.
I was bummed they couldn't get our their wheel to spin last night to give away the they were going to give away a couple coloring books.
I know. So if you haven't ordered your book, it's on Amazon. The reseller coloring book on Amazon. You can go to consignmentchats.com, like a commercial, and click our Amazon favorites, and it's in there. So, and it comes really quickly. It's just a few days and it shows up. But
I ordered
And there's
one
a
for Diane.
second
Did you
one.
see that it showed up in a day.
Yeah, she got it and loved it. But
Wow,
I
that's
haven't-
quick.
Huh? Yeah, they're quick.
I just saw the Amazon notice that showed her front door with the package on it. I didn't know anything else.
I think she texted.
Cha-ching, I heard it. They finally pay for that offer you accepted?
No, I just took another offer.
When I order on Amazon, it takes a week, whether I got Prime or not. So I canceled that Prime. I was like, But that's because I live in the middle of nowhere.
All right. You have a lot of shipping for tomorrow?
I have a few things, not a lot. But I did my shipping late today. Like I didn't go to the post office until like 4:15, 4:30 today. So I shipped a bunch then.
Yeah. What now Pam's hands are cramping. She's really feeling the pressure here.
See?
Well, she should. You all should.
She deserves being the second person to enter the thing.
I don't know. If she's sweating like that over. Is this pumpkin spice girl mug yours or mine, Molly?
What?
Oh, I want it. I don't.
Pumpkin what?
You. I don't remember
I don't
whether
need
listed
another.
it or whether it's not.
I don't need another mug.
Is it one
But
that's
I am a
sold?
pumpkin spice girl.
Green ceramic, yeah. Green ceramic pumpkin lidded mug, pumpkin spice girl.
Oh no, that's definitely you. That's not me.
God, I have no recollection of that item whatsoever.
That's yours.
That'll be fun to find. That'll be fun to find tomorrow.
That's yours to find and ship.
Wow.
Crap.
All right, friends, I'm out. Have a good rest
All
of your
right, I
night.
guess it's time.
Sounds good.
My dog
Have a
my
good
dog
night.
just
Say
got
goodbye
up right
then? Am I
onto it.
ending it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Everybody say goodbye. Cheers,
Cheers,
y'all.
everyone. Thank you.
Cheers.
for joining us.
See you Sunday at 9 Eastern evening, PM.
PM.
PM in the nighttime.
Pam, you can catch the